Hey guys, I'm live again. My second time. What? Okay, uh, so, sorry, I got distracted already. Okay, last week I mentioned a program that I'm coming out with called Stress to Zen, right? Yay! And today, I really just want to talk more about that in detail so you guys know what it's really all about. Um, so I think most of you know my thoughts on stress, right? It can really affect your health in so many ways, like causing weight gain, preventing weight loss, preventing muscle growth, premature aging, decreased nutrient absorption, and increased nutrient excretion. So you're excreting more nutrients when you're stressed. Isn't that crazy? Like even things like calcium, you excrete more calcium than you would. And so that leads to a higher risk of osteoporosis. It can affect your hormones. It can raise your bad cholesterol. It can affect your digestion, obviously, affect your allergies, um, plus all the normal super awful stuff that we hear all the time, like it can lead to heart attack and stroke and all of those really intense things, right? And that's just some of the stuff. Like, ugh. So it's crazy and terrible. So I think we probably all know that we should try to decrease our stress if possible, right? But I know a lot of stuff is out of our control. And also, I think a lot of us think things are out of our control when they're not. Um, that we actually do have a lot of say in how stressed we get and how we really perceive the stress that we're thrown, right? Because we can't ever just fully get rid of it, but we can change how we view it and respond to it. And also, like I mentioned last week, we may not even realize how many things actually create stress. It's more than just like, oh, I'm so stressed about this deadline at work, right? It's so much that can turn on that fight or flight stress response in the body. Um, like workplace stress, of course, or the things that are out of our control, but also stressing about our food choices, counting calories and stressing out about every single thing you eat, um, punishing ourselves at the gym. You're going to exercise, but you absolutely despise it. And so the whole time you're like that turns on the stress response in the body. Judging ourselves, judging our bodies, hating what we see in the mirror turns on the stress response. Holding on to those old lingering resentments, things that have hurt you in your past, that creates a chronic stress response. Not having clear boundaries so that we're always saying yes to other people and saying no to ourselves. And then do you realize when you do that how angry you get at the other person that they're asking you to do something? You're like, how could they? But really you're angry at yourself because you haven't honored your own boundaries in your own time. Yes, so all of that stuff and more can turn on the stress response in the body. So I know that can be stressful, even just thinking about all that stuff, right? It's like, oh my God, like, what am I going to do? But that's exactly where my Stress to Zen program comes in. Yay! So I really, really love this program because it covers so much and it covers it quickly. No extra hassle, no extra like frou-frou. It's not just like some kind of hippy-dippy craziness, you know what I mean? It's straightforward, it's simple, and it covers a lot of stuff. Trust me, it's not just 10 days of like, well, today breathe like this for 5 minutes and then tomorrow go and meditate in the corner for an hour and a half. You know what I mean? Um, and it does have stuff about breathing and meditation. Like, don't get me wrong, it has lots of great resources on meditation apps and breathing exercises and how amazing using mindfulness can be in dealing with stress, of course, you know, because all of that stuff is helpful and important for dealing with stress, but it's not just that, believe me. So we'll cover how to set comfortable boundaries for yourself that feel good to you so that honoring your time becomes so much easier. And when you really know how to set those boundaries for yourself and honor your time, your productivity and focus increases instantly. Like, you work better, you feel better, you get more done in less time. Holla! Who doesn't need that, right? Yes, so we'll talk about how you can release the need to control everything. Because how stressful is that, right? And it's so common, but my God, it is so stressful to feel like you have to control everything. And you think you're doing the right thing, but really it might be hurting you in the long run. We'll cover the importance of getting your body moving in a pleasurable way, not punishing yourself at the gym, not punishing your body and stressing out about it, how to get your body moving in a way that feels good to you and actually reduces that stress and releases that feeling of stress. We'll go over what foods actually create extra stress in the body and which foods take away that stress, right? Foods, herbs, teas, oils, all of that stuff can really help ease that tension. One of my favorite lessons is the power of forgiveness. Because how many people have laid awake at night when you should be sleeping thinking, this stupid person ruined my life, right? I know I have, thinking about those people that have wronged you, thinking about those situations you wish they could have been different, all of that stuff, and you may right now be like, well, yeah, I have, but that was 25 years ago. Like, that's silly. Who cares now? I don't care. And you can tell yourself that all you want, but deep down, your heart still feels victimized. It still knows, and it still holds on to it, and your body feels that, and that creates so much tension in the body and that low level chronic stress that can lead to all of those serious things. I think we try and just push those things out of our minds thinking that that's the right thing to do, but really actually bringing them up and addressing them and learning how to forgive and let go will just release that weight that you've been holding on forever, right? Literally and figuratively. Yeah, and all of that can lead to physical pain. Stress can cause physical pain in the body. I don't know if you believe that or if you're like, you're insane, but truly, it can cause physical pain. I actually experienced that myself back in the day. One day I just stopped being able to breathe. I just couldn't get a full breath anymore. It was super weird. And I noticed myself starting to be like, like just gasping, trying to get a full breath. And that just kept going on and on and on for a couple months. And then the more it started happening, the more it actually started to hurt in there. There was pain. Every time I would be gasping for air, it would hurt. Oh my gosh, it was so annoying and created even more stress because I didn't know what it was from. And trust me, I went and got it looked at, got myself checked out, got it looked at. And I went to all kinds of different doctors and did all kinds of different tests, and no one could figure it out. I got blood work, I got x-rays, I got scans, they gave me an inhaler, I had a sleep study done. I was in and out of the doctors a lot, and no one could figure it out. And then finally, one doctor was just like, "Are you stressed?" And I was like, "No." Because at that time, I was so used to living in that state of intense stress that I didn't even think I was stressed. That was just my normal. So I didn't know. If someone asked me if I was stressed, I'd be like, no, I'm cool. Um, and, so I was like, no. And they were like, here's some Xanax, And I was like, okay. Um, but yeah, and I mean, I didn't really take the Xanax like a couple times, but I didn't, I don't know. I didn't really feel a difference, I don't think, but maybe I did. But I think even just that awareness, the fact that it brought that awareness to being stressed, that I was able to actually take a step back and realize, like, oh yeah, I am really stressed. I'm dealing with this and this and this, and oh my gosh, that and this, you know, wow, I've got a lot to work on. And just that knowing was enough to let me breathe again. Like literally just like that. Oh, hi, Mom. I'm seeing comments now. Yeah, you remember that was terrible, right? Super stressful. But just like that, it went away. Just as quick as it started, it went away. And I really think it was just acknowledging and being aware, because awareness is everything, really. Yeah, but that's just like my little story about, yes, stress can make really weird things happen in your body, and it can manifest in all kinds of different ways. Lots of different ailments, lots of different feelings, depending on the person, because we're all super different, but it really can take its toll. So, yeah, you can tell I feel really strongly about stress, right? And another interesting and really cool thing that I learned throughout this process is that the way that you view stress is actually more important than what kind of stress you face in regards to your health. So it's super interesting. Yeah, how you view stress can actually make a bigger difference on your health than the amount or type of stress that you're facing. So I love that. The program starts off with that, like let's start off with this bad boy right away, and just, open you up to new ways of thinking from the get-go, right? Why not? So yes, so there's that and so much more. Ooh, I love it. The course is completely online. Um, the content is delivered every day for 10 days. So it's a 10-day course. It's delivered once a day, every day for 10 days via email. So you're getting a new lesson with a new topic every day for 10 days. But you'll also have that information forever. So if you get busy, I should say when you get busy, because we're all busy, right? And it might not be feasible for you to spend some time opening up that email every single day for 10 days. So you have it forever. You can actually take it at your own pace. You can open it every other day. You can open it once a week, once a month. You can do it as quickly or as spread out as you see fit. However, you'll get the most out of the program. That's perfect. You'll have it forever. So, yeah, right away when you sign up, you'll get a welcome guide that contains all kinds of great information about the different kinds of stress, what it does to your body, what it actually means to be Zen, because I know it's like a cute little title, but there's actually a lot that goes into feeling Zen. It's a very deep, meaningful feeling, right? That I think we'd all love to experience. There are links for meditation apps, mindfulness apps, like some external articles to read to help reduce your stress, clearing the clutter, all kinds of things like that. So you can really get started right away. So throughout the course, you'll have the basic lessons, not a lot of frou-frou, like I said, the basic lessons, basic action steps, so that you can really start to dig deep and make changes right away. And then there are lots of external articles, external links, TED Talks, relevant books, relevant articles, basically anything that I felt was really powerful according to the subject that day. So there's some really, really cool stuff in there, really powerful. So just one more thing. I just want to let it be known that This program is not for you if you're just looking for someone to be like, well, just think positively, or like, well, breathe for 5 minutes and then think positively, and here's a little motivational quote. Go ahead, Um, like, yes, like I said, there's some breathing in there. Yes, I have some great quotes in there. But this course is really for people who are ready to put in work. And by work, I don't mean time. I don't mean who are ready to put in a lot of time, because I understand that you're busy and this is designed exactly for you. So put in work. That means going deep, right? You can get a lot of work done in 5 minutes if you're really ready to dig deep and open up to looking at life in new ways from different perspectives. It's for people who are ready to get curious about how they're currently approaching their lives and their stress, and realize that some of those ways probably are not actually working for you, and that it's time to try a better way. A way that's healthier for you, a way that's healthier for those around you, a way that's going to stop you from feeling guilty about taking time for yourself and taking care of yourself. Because taking care of yourself is so, so important for you and those around you, those that you're taking care of. You have to take care of you first. So it's time to stop feeling guilty about that, right? Yeah, so the program comes out Monday, August 13th, and I'm super stoked. I feel really strongly about this program. I really hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. If you're interested, shoot me a comment, shoot me a DM. I'll be sure to let you know as soon as it's available so you can get it right away. If you have any questions, or if you want any help in managing your stress on a more personal level, more one-on-one, please always feel free to reach out to me and let me know, because that's exactly what I'm here for. Okay, thanks for watching. Stress to Zen opens for enrollment on Monday, August 13th. Keep your eye out for the link and all of that. I'll be announcing it, of course, on Monday. Yay! First online course. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys again soon.